Well, it felt like for a long time it's going to be a frustrating afternoon, but your team dug deep and got you a result in the end.
We were a bit ploddy in the first 20-25 minutes. I didn't enjoy the gaps between our units, horizontally and vertically. We were a bit just not as connected as we normally are, and they were bright. I thought Port Vale, they landed on second balls really well. They troubled us with a bit of a diamond in midfield behind the big centre forward. But I was delighted to just see us come through that patch where the last sort of 15 minutes of the first half started to find our feet, mentally, physically looked better, and we were just a pass or a touch away from creating something clean cut in the first half. So conversation at half time was around that, trying to energise the arena a little bit, energise the group. We wanted to be a little bit more direct in the first 10 minutes, which started really well, and then there was a couple of incidents that sort of changed the course of the game. But yeah, it wasn't a great start, but good sides and good groups of players will pull through that, and everybody's seen how strong we finished in the end.
And was that the goal at the end, sort of what you were looking for the players in terms of playing the ball and getting players in behind?
Yeah, I thought we were outstanding with the ball 10v10. I thought we moved it so well. We tried to be as brave and as bold with every substitution we made, every little tactical change. We just wanted to get Lass and Dylan Duffy, who were playing fullback, but get them on the top line. Trust TJ and Jacko to be comfortable with the ball, which they were, and then everything to play inside that structure. And the lads did it brilliant. We've had 70% of the ball in the second half and 9 opportunities, which is some going, and that was 10v10. It felt different. It felt like we had an extra man, to be honest, but we were really pleased with how the lads went about that. It's 2 ways to chase it. You can either launch it into the box or do it that way with a bit more control, so we challenged the lads to do it. I thought they did it brilliantly.
Fans got a bit frustrated. They felt a lot of the ball being played around amongst centre halves.
Which bit? First half, second half?
I think
both.
Getting frustrated. I heard it in both halves.
Right, no, I didn't really hear that too much myself, but we had our idea of trying to make that last pass, that last cross be cleaner, and make it a better quality of chance rather than just putting it up forward quickly. We haven't got the profile of centre forward to do that, so we have to be a bit cuter with how we do it. Yeah, if they were frustrated, it's something we're trying to improve and evolve, but when we don't have that profile of number 9, that you've got to find a different way to get into the penalty area. So that was the game plan. I hope the supporters can see how well we executed that in the second half. First half was a bit stodgy, absolutely agree with that, but we finished that strong, and I think we've just run out of time in the end to win the game.
Quality goal though.
Superb goal, and the build-up play was great. It just felt like we did have an extra man at times. The scenario of the game was we were working our way into their half through our centre halves, trying to find a hole in their shape, trying to get that really good chance, which we had a good few. But the goal was fantastic. I'm delighted for Midday, who's been frustrated during recent weeks. Once his opportunity, got an opportunity today and tackled it into the goal really well.
Yeah, and what about young Dylan? He rewarded you again, didn't he? He played really well Tuesday night, and he's backed it up again in a couple of positions tonight.
Yeah, we're really pleased for Dylan and with Dylan, and we just wanted to get him on the top line, him and Lass, in the second half. It was brave to do that, to leave us 2 centre halves up against their forward, but we just wanted him in his best areas, and I thought he put some great deliveries into the box, and some really good stuff for the goal.
2 red cards, first theirs. They didn't seem to protest the players at the 2 yellow cards.
No, and he's a very good player, the young man from Sheffield United on loan. So we were quite pleased to see him walking off. But yeah, there was no complaints from Port Vale, I don't think.
I'm wary of giving you your answer by saying I didn't see the incident because I followed the ball. But if you didn't see the incident, have you been told why the red card?
It sounded like they were recovering. Port is recovering, and there's an incident. I haven't seen it yet. We'll have a look with the analysts now. But there must have been something that the 4th official was nailed on, that there'd been something big enough for there to be a red card off the ball. So we'll have a look at that. But a shame, because we would have had good advantage at that point. But it didn't really knock the players, which I'm so pleased and proud of that. We just carried on with the game plan, and it felt like we had massive territory, massive momentum, and we're just knocking on the door waiting for the chance.
Can I just ask you your reflection on the time you've been in charge at Lincoln? We're expecting a decision in the next week. It may be you, maybe somebody else we don't know, but certainly feels like the interim period is coming to a close. How do you reflect on the period?
It's been an absolute pleasure, privilege to lead this football club for 7 games, a fantastic football club. You saw the atmosphere towards the late stages today. Remarkable club, brilliant people. The players have been fantastic with me. They're a credit to the club, credit to the profession. The staff, brilliant. Above have been fantastic. You guys have been all right as well. But we had a disappointing day against Morecambe that we'll take our learning from. A brilliant day v Notts County. But in the league, we've gone from 16th to 9th. And I've talked a little bit about the injuries on the top line and stuff, but to achieve that with this group in difficult circumstances, I'm so proud of the players. There's real potential in this group, and I think as people start coming back from injury and you get stronger and stronger, we should have a really exciting second half to the season.
And has he still got it? Tom, Gav standing alongside me. You played football together, don't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, we've been missing a centre forward, so I was seeing if he bought his shin pads and his boots today.
Thank you.